In the world of cryptocurrency, fortunes are made and lost in seconds. But behind the glowing screens and rising charts lies a darker side, one filled with lies, greed, and betrayal. Tonight, we're counting down the top 5 biggest crypto scams that shook the world. Stories so wild they sound like fiction, until you realize every bit of it really happened. Before we dive in, tell me in the comments, do you think justice was truly served in these cases? And if you love deep dive true crime stories that challenge what you believe, hit subscribe so you never miss the next mystery. Let's begin. Number 5. The Squid Game token. In 2021, Squid Game was everywhere. Netflix's brutal survival series had become a global obsession, and scammers saw an opportunity. A new token appeared out of nowhere, Squid Coin. Its creators claimed it was a play-to-earn cryptocurrency. Inspired by the hit show, players could join online games, win big, and maybe even make real money. The project's website looked professional. The white paper was sleek, and in the fever of the crypto bull run, no one asked too many questions. People rushed in. TikTok influencers hyped it. News outlets even reported it, mistaking it for a legitimate tie-in. Within days, the price exploded from 1 cent to over $2,800. Early investors couldn't believe their luck. But then, something strange happened. When traders tried to sell, they couldn't. The code behind Squid Coin had been designed to block sales. Only the creators could cash out. And on a cold October morning, they did exactly that. Millions vanished. The website disappeared. Their Twitter account went dark. Just like that, $3.3 million was gone. Investigators later called it a classic rug pull. A scam where developers yank away the floor beneath investors once enough money is in. No arrests, no refunds, just digital dust and a painful lesson. If something seems too connected to pop culture, too perfect to miss, one analyst said, that's when you should run the fastest. Number 4. PlusToken, the Asian Ponzi giant. In 2018, a new app started spreading across China and Southeast Asia. It was called PlusToken, a crypto wallet that promised to pay users up to 18% interest every month. 18%. The app claimed its team made profits through arbitrage trading, buying cheap crypto on one exchange and selling high on another. It sounded technical, sounded legit, and for millions it sounded like the dream. Taxi drivers, shop owners, teachers, they all downloaded PlusToken. Soon, it became one of the most downloaded financial apps in Asia. But something about the numbers didn't add up. Analysts noticed the returns were impossible. The company gave no proof of real trading. And when people tried to withdraw large sums, transactions failed. By mid-2019, it all collapsed. The masterminds behind PlusToken disappeared, along with over $3 billion in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Panic swept across chat groups. People had staked their savings, their homes, even their children's college funds. Later investigations revealed that PlusToken wasn't doing any trading at all. It was a Ponzi scheme, one of the largest in crypto history. The Chinese government launched a massive crackdown. Over 100 people were arrested, and billions in assets were seized. But thousands of victims never recovered their funds. The PlusToken crash didn't just break wallets. It broke trust. And it showed that even the smartest tech can't save people from the oldest trick in the book. Greed disguised as opportunity. Number 3. BitConnect, the trading bot that never existed. Few names in crypto are as infamous as BitConnect. Launched in 2016, BitConnect promised users something revolutionary. A trading bot that could predict Bitcoin's price movements and generate massive profits. All you had to do was deposit your Bitcoin and let the algorithm handle the rest. The returns? A guaranteed 1% per day. That's roughly 3,700% per year. And in a time when Bitcoin was exploding in value, the numbers almost seemed believable. YouTubers promoted it. Billboards went up. Even flashy conferences were held, featuring dancing mascots and high-energy music. BitConnect became a global craze until the truth came out. Behind the scenes, no trading bot existed. It was just another Ponzi scheme. Old investors were paid with new investors' deposits. and the illusion of success kept the cycle alive. In January 2018, regulators finally stepped in. BitConnect was ordered to shut down, and within hours, its token, which had once been worth over $400, crashed to almost nothing. Investors lost $2.4 billion overnight. Videos of influencers celebrating BitConnect turned into internet memes, haunting reminders of how greed and hype can blind even smart people. The platform's founder, Satish Kambani, vanished. U.S. authorities later indicted him for multiple counts of fraud and conspiracy. BitConnect was dead, but its echo still haunts the industry. Number 2. OneCoin. The crypto that never existed. She called herself Dr. Ruja Ignatova, the crypto queen. Elegant, educated, and charismatic, she promised a revolution. Her creation, OneCoin, was meant to be the Bitcoin killer. Ruja traveled the world in private jets, speaking to thousands at sold-out arenas. She told crowds that OneCoin was the future of money, a chance to join something historic. And people believed her. Between 2014 and 2017, millions invested. Families in Africa, Asia, Europe, even the US poured their savings into OneCoin packages, convinced they were buying mining rights for a real cryptocurrency. But there was a dark truth. There was no blockchain, no mining, no coin. Everything was fake: transactions, wallets, and balances, all generated by a private database controlled by Ruja's company. By 2017, OneCoin had raised over $4 billion. Then, one October morning, Dr. Ruja boarded a flight to Athens and disappeared. She never showed up to her next conference. Her phone went dark. Interpol issued a red notice, but no trace was found. Her brother, Konstantin Ignatov, later confessed that it was all a scam. He cooperated with U.S. authorities, admitting that OneCoin was designed to steal from investors. But Ruja, she's still gone. Some say she changed her identity. Others believe she was silenced by criminal partners. To this day, Dr. Ruja Ignatova remains on the FBI's top 10 most wanted list. A ghost in the digital world she once ruled. Number 1. FTX. The rise and fall of Sam Bankman-Fried. No crypto collapse shook the world quite like this one. FTX was supposed to be different. Founded by a young genius named Sam Bankman-Fried, or SBF, it quickly became one of the largest and most trusted crypto exchanges in the world. Celebrities endorsed it, politicians took donations from it, and billions flowed through its platform daily. SBF presented himself as the face of effective altruism, a billionaire who gave away his wealth to make the world better. He wore t-shirts, drove a Toyota Corolla, and claimed he didn't care about money. But behind the humble image was one of the most complex financial frauds in history. Here's how it worked. FTX customers deposited money into the exchange to buy crypto. But instead of keeping those funds safe, SBF secretly sent billions to his trading firm, Alameda Research. Alameda used that money for high-risk bets, political donations, and lavish real estate purchases. When those bets went bad, FTX covered the losses using customer funds. It all came crashing down in November 2022. A leaked balance sheet revealed the truth that FTX was missing billions. Panic spread, withdrawals surged, and within days the company imploded. Over $8 billion vanished. SBF was arrested in the Bahamas, extradited to the US, and charged with fraud, money laundering, and conspiracy. In 2023, he was found guilty on all counts. The fall of FTX didn't just destroy one company. It shattered the illusion that crypto's biggest players were safe from corruption. Thousands lost everything, not to market crashes, but to misplaced trust. Trust in a man who said he wanted to make the world better, but ended up breaking it instead. From Squid coin to FTX, these 5 scams reveal a haunting truth. Technology may change, but human nature doesn't. The same greed, the same blind faith, the same fear of missing out that fueled pyramid schemes a century ago now thrives in digital form. For every visionary building the future of finance, there's a manipulator waiting to exploit it. And yet, the story isn't all darkness. Each collapse, each arrest, and each whistleblower moves the crypto world one step closer to maturity. More regulation, more transparency, more awareness. But as long as there's money to be made, there will always be someone trying to take it from the rest. What do you think? Thought Balloon, did justice truly catch up to these scammers? Or did some of them still get away? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I read everyone. If you found this story fascinating, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dive true crime stories that expose greed and deception in the modern world. And if you think this episode was wild, wait till you see our next one. It's a story even stranger than fiction.